What is better than an MP5K? Two MP5Ks. What's up, Tube? Welcome back to Guido's Chop Shop, and I've got for you today a Nwells G55, which of course is a HK MP5K. I probably can't use that name for some sort of licensing purposes. I don't know if anyone in China really cares about trademarks and stuff usually, but hey, whatever. It's an MP5K. Calling it a K, it's a K. This is cool. I haven't owned a well blaster in many years, but I like that it's got a full like exploded diagram of every part on the box. That's cool. I really enjoy that. I don't know if anyone else cares, but I think that's really cool. It's always handy if you like have a bit and you're like, man, where does that bit go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is cool. Anyway, let's see what's in the box. Alright, we have a manual. Stop and think. You should always stop and think. And the K. The K. Some glasses. And a magazine. Alright, let's get this out of the box and onto the bench so we can see what it is in better light. There it is, the MP5K, and I will get the magazine out as well. That magazine is metal, and it is of course it's a GBB, so this will run on green gas, this particular one. Pop that in there until we hear it click. That is a nice looking bit of gear. Now this is, I think it's mostly nylon on the outside. Even this upper section here that has little welds and stuff on it is actually nylon, despite looking like metal. HK fans, be aware, the charging handle is metal. So you can HK slap that, although not awkwardly from behind a tripod, obviously, because I just failed. Yeah, so that's a very cool feature. I was worried that that would be nylon as well, and I was worried that that would break off, especially given that, let me just decock that. Okay, given that that is actually the charging portion of the blaster. So that's actually cocked back now, you can see. So that is actually what cocks the bolt back in this blaster. So you need that handle, otherwise you can't operate it. So good, that is good to know. The mag feels nice, it feels nice and hefty. It's got your green gas valve on the bottom. This one is an extended mag, incidentally. I think they come with a short or long option, and the short one just kind of, it just ends there, and that base plate just goes on there. So if you wanted to make this short, you could actually knock these pins out, knock those pins out, take the base plate and put it there, and you can have a short one, if you like the look of the short one. Although, keep it long, you get plenty of gas in that chamber. That is all gas in that chamber, because your gels run this front spring there. The rest of that's all gas. So you probably fit quite a bit of gas in that. Now, if the legend is true, and this is, as a HK should be, I should be able to take these pins down here, pull the charging handle, and oh, it's like the real one. It's just like the real one. You remove your... That's cool. Alright, so you can take your bolt out. Service it, oil it, lube it. Your trigger group is down here. Pull that pin, there's your trigger group. This is actually a really cool trigger group. I'm going to get into this in a minute. I'll just take the foregrip off just so that we're down to most of the bits. So there's your forward grip and finger guard. Of course, handy when you're firing a K so you don't shoot your finger off. Yeah, that is really cool. What's up, Rem? Alright. Now, one thing I want to mention about this trigger grip is it's really cool. You see in here, you can see the two bars there that are pushed forward by the trigger when I pull the trigger. Those two bars push forward, and depending on what position you're in, like if you're in safe, they hit nothing. If you put it into semi, it brings this, this will be the right side, I guess, if you're holding it that way, up, so the right side comes up, and then if you pull it into auto, the left side comes up. And so depending on whether you're in semi, safe or auto, whether the right side or the left side up is determines whether you actually fire full auto or fire semi. And I imagine that there's a sear in here that must just catch on when it's in auto, or have a cutout when it's semi for each cycle. So that's cool. I like that. I've not seen that before. I've never seen a GBB that's not a pistol, to be honest. This is the first non-pistol. I guess you could call it. It's not really a pistol, but MP5 machine pistol. I guess it's not really a pistol, but like it's more of a SMG. But I've never seen anything that's not like a pistol that's GBB, personally. So this is cool for me to see this. There's a firing pin in there. Mag release, you've got various different mag releases. You've got the thumb release or this push button release here, which is all very standard MP5 type stuff. But that's really cool. I'm a huge fan of the MP5K. I've been waiting for so long for an MP5K that is good to come out. I did buy the Gen 8 MP5K, the plastic sort of translucent one, and yeah, it was alright. It was pretty cool, but it wasn't quite this cool. What I will do while I've got this all apart is I'll get a measurement of the barrel inner diameter, because that's important. Alright, got my verniers, maybe 7.3, yeah, 7.3 I'd call that. It's hard when you're measuring the inner diameter of a circle, because you got to make sure you're right on the external edge. Call it a 7.3. Mag is a bit of a contentious issue with this particular blaster, because I've heard of issues where people were smashing the mag lip or something, or smashing. That's a metal mag? Is that a metal mag lip? No, that's plastic. Is that plastic? Yeah, that's plastic. Yeah, okay, so that's plastic. Alright. I did hear of issues where people with the earlier version were smashing the mag lip off of it if they were dry firing it. Which stands to reason, probably shouldn't dry fire it. But nonetheless, I've been informed that this model that I have got here has an updated mag lip which shouldn't break, at least not as easily, hopefully. I haven't done a lot of testing of this yet, so proof is still to be shown, I guess, but having said that, let's whack this bad boy back together and get some chrono shots, hey? Alright, I quite like this. I like how this goes in. Ah, okay, I see what they've done there. So you want to have a pin through there, and you want to have safety released so that you can release the sear so that you can then slide your bolt back in, because otherwise it would have been cocked. Alright, and that's it, that's it, put it back together. 2 pins in the back. Pin on the foregrip. And they're all the same pin too, so you can't mix them up. Let's do it. Oh, before that actually, yeah, we're going to need to put something in this magazine, aren't we? So I'm going to get some Ultras, load them on up. Ultra Elites, I should say. Load them on up. See how we go. I wonder how many rounds will fit. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that is it. Alright, what do we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 rounds. Let's hit the chrono. Alright, here we go. Racket. 258. 274. 276. 271. And of course, I mean, I gotta hit that giggle switch. You ready? Alright, that was fun. It seemed to only be around the 200s on full auto. 200 to 10s. Yeah, interesting. So the semis were about all around the 270s. when I went full auto there, it dropped to 200s. So either way, average of 238, and that's sufficient. I think that's pretty decent, and it makes a cool noise. If it doesn't feel fun, don't do it, or something like that. Oh, I didn't even use the full mag up then. I still had six in the mag left. But one thing I gotta say, I am stoked to actually finally have a nice MP5K. But in the testing of this, the fire selector just fell off. Just like that. It just fell off. And it is just a friction fit. It literally is just there's no grub screw or anything, it just sits there. That's what it does. There it goes, see you later. What I've done off camera is I've actually cut a small piece of beer can, V can, soft drink can, whatever floats your boat. I've cut a small shim. I just gotta get it out now. There we go. I've cut a small shim just out of soft drink can. This is out of a V can, and I've wrapped that around the selector just so that it's just shimmed it a little bit so that it's a bit tighter and it's not going to fall off when I'm in the field. So yeah, I recommend that. So otherwise you might lose your selectors and that would be a pain. But yeah, just a bit of can shim. Just cut a very thin slice, fold it over, whack it in there where the flat part is, and should be good, hopefully. That's so far my only gripe. Yeah, super keen to get out on the field with this on the weekend. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, you can still at this stage purchase a patch from me. Just hit me up on Facebook, and also you can purchase a coffee in the Buy Me a Coffee link down below. And of course, I've got to give a couple of shout outs to some mad dudes who bought me some coffee. Urban Gel Ball bought me some coffee, which is cool because I love Urban Gel Ball. I love their field. I've played there. It's sick. Yeah, cool peeps out at Urban Gel Ball. Go give it a shot. It's actually on the sunny coast. Probably shouldn't be plugging businesses, but yeah. Hey, why not? Amphimora bought me some coffee. Thanks. Shout out to Amphimera. I don't know how to pronounce. Rob and Adam, Matt, thank you. Thank you for buying me coffees. Alright, peace.